a lot of people are totally missing my point in this whole baby formula, social experiment, and the surrounding debates. So let me explain. My big problem with this and what this fundamentally comes down to: what is truly considered helping? That's the foundational question that I'm getting at. What is truly considered help? Because a lot of these churches, they didn't outright say no. The vast majority actually said, sure, yes, we'll help you. Here's how we do that. Or we work with this affiliated organization that stocks the items you need. And I genuinely do not understand why that is somehow not good enough, why that is somehow not considered helping. Because it's the expectation seems to be that the church is only truly helping if whoever answers the phone, right, even if they're just a receptionist, maybe not, they don't have any authority to give out anything, okay? But it seems that the expectation is that whoever answers the phone is going to immediately say yes and just kiss this person's feet and say, absolutely, of course I will. I'll even personally pay for it. With zero questions asked, mind you, zero vetting, zero questions as to whether this claim is legitimate and truly a need. And to me, that expectation, that's not charity anymore. That is theft. And before everyone comes for me in the comments, I am not saying that what she is doing is a form of theft. No. I am saying that this wildly absurd expectation of giving on demand, no questions asked, that expectation is crossing the line into theft. Demanding that because we're a church, we have to just give whatever is asked for with no questions asked about the claim is completely absurd to me. And that doing anything else makes the church hypocritical and greedy. That's asinine. Truly asinine. It is unrealistic and unsustainable for a church to even give in that way. It's unsustainable and unrealistic for anybody to give in that way. I've even seen some people saying that the churches should have at least offered to give her money, which, again, that is absurd to think that you should be able to call a church and they will just give you cash. No questions asked. No. Why would anyone give straight cash to a stranger with no questions asked? And again, we're not, because everyone keeps bringing up the baby. The baby's not real. The baby is an audio. So for everyone saying, well, Jesus would have said this, Jesus would have done that, Jesus would have called her out for lying. Jesus would have called her out for being fraudulent and trying to manipulate this experiment to make the church look bad on purpose. And if there truly was a mother in need with a baby in need, the situation wouldn't happen this way. I mean, if you have a 2-month-old baby that truly is starving, has not eaten in 12 hours, why would you wait around to call churches? Go to the ER. Like, the situation would be completely different. And if you could wait for a benevolence program and you're fine for a day until they can vet you or get you to, you would be fine with doing that, or you would take the resources that are offered. That's the thing. That's the biggest red flag in all of this, is that in her experiment, a mother in need would gladly go to the affiliated organization for whatever formula, food, blankets are necessary. But it's the fact that, no, you're pushing this person on the phone, hoping they take the hint and help by either magically pulling this item out of thin air or saying, yes, I'll pay for it myself. That's absurd to me.